In a split second, you could ruin your future, injure or kill others, and tear a hole in the hearts of everyone who loves you. Which is a quote from Sharon Hyatt. There are three different types of distracted driving: visual, manual, and cognitive. When you pick up your phone while driving, you're using all three types of distracted driving. How would you feel knowing that you have injured somebody, killed somebody, or ruined somebody's future? Hi, my name is McKenzie Dalby. I am new to driving, with only driving around a year. I am trying to spread the message that you can wait to pick up your phone and look at it. Today, I'm going to talk about the damage that you could do, how it affects people's lives, and how it's against the law. Let's move on to my first point, which is all the damage that you could do. Take a second and imagine all of the different ways that you could do damage. You can cause damage to your car, someone else's car, your life, other people's life, mental damage, and so much more. Something else that it can do damage to is your future. It can cause you criminal consequences, which may make it harder to find a job in the future. You can do damage to your car and the other driver's car. The damage can cost you thousands of dollars. You can also damage your life and the other driver's life. You can ruin yours and the other people's futures. You can also cause mental damage. After what has happened, you may never want to get in a car again, or you may never want to be around cars because of the damage that just a little distraction as your phone can do. Here is a quote that I found from End Distracted Driving, which is a website. Most of us are aware that cell phones used by others is a threat to our safety. Yet, the AAA Foundation surveyed found that 67% of drivers continue to use cell phones while driving despite knowing the danger. And cell phones aren't the only distraction. Distracted driving refers to any activity which takes our hands off the wheel, our eyes off the road, and our minds off the set of driving. Many people believe that distracted driving is a teen problem. However, more than 70% of teens who have seen anddistracteddriving.org presentations say that their parents are distracted with them in the car too. The truth is that drivers of all ages engage in distracted driving. We all can play a role in ending distracted driving. Now that you understand the damage of having your phone while driving, let's move on to my second point, which is knowing what having your phone while driving can affect other people's lives. Doing one little thing with your phone in the car can affect so many people's lives. Some people don't understand how many people's lives it can affect. It can affect your lives, your passengers' lives, the other drivers and passengers' lives, the family of the people involved, your community, and many more people. You can send somebody a text that says, "See you soon," but you never do, which is a quote from Rachel Dyer. Imagine you're the star point guard on your school's basketball team, or the leading scoring quarterback, and within 5 seconds, it could all be over. Texting and driving can affect your sports life, your academic life, your social life, and many more things you do in a normal day. Instead of waking up and getting out of bed and starting your day, imagine having to be lifted out of bed every day and being helped with some of the simplest things. Just think of all the things that picking up your phone could change your life. It could affect how you live for the rest of your life and how your family lives their life for the rest of their life. Could you imagine having to face the family of the person's life that you took away by just one simple thing that you did on your phone? And just imagine your family waking up without you there one day because of the choice that you made. Here is the story of how it happened to Heather from textresponsibility.org. Heather was driving home from work, which was only 3 miles from her home. She was texting back and forth with her friend. The conversation could have waited, it wasn't worth her life. There might not always be just one other person in the car's life that you could affect. The other driver may have 3 or 4 people in the car. Imagine how many more people's life you're affecting when you add a few more people to the situation. You can affect your community by doing something like texting and driving. Your community may be scared to get on the road because of your decisions. My third point is going to be how having your phone while driving is against the law. Distracted driving is against the law because of all of its damage. The quote I found from the Kansas DMV website: in 2011, legislators in the state of Kansas passed a law stating that it made it illegal for drivers to be texting while sitting behind the wheel. The legislation took effect on January 1st of 2011, and although a couple bills were proposed that would end restriction on cell phones used for all drivers, at the moment, only novice drivers are prohibited from using cell phones while driving. You can get a fine for texting and driving in Kansas. According to the Department of Transportation, if you're pulled over, the fine will be at least $60 plus court costs if you get caught. In some school zones, if you are on your phone, you can be fined a minimum of $200 plus court fees. They also say that it's unlawfully to manually type, send, or read a written communication while operating a motor vehicle. They also say that there are no communication devices allowed except to report illegal activity or to alert somebody for emergency help. Your license can be suspended for making the simple decision of picking up your phone. In conclusion, picking up your phone for 5 seconds can depict the rest of your life. Just imagine not picking up your phone can change your life in so many ways. After this speech, I hope that you have realized how many people's lives it can do damage to just by making that one simple choice. I hope that you have learned how much damage it can do, how many people's lives it can affect, and the laws on having your phone while driving. Under no circumstances are you to text me while you are driving, ever. I don't want my name to be the last name on your phone before you cause an accident or kill someone, which is a quote from Victoria Justice. The thought of having to live with the fact that you have changed so many people's lives and is not a good way is something you don't want to live with. And those are my citations, I guess.